Coming up next, the matchup for the UFC lightweight division title. All right, so we get another look here at the Motown phenom Kevin Lee. He's realized success in 2 UFC divisions. Remains to be seen as to whether or not he'll be at lightweight or welterweight going forward. But when this guy puts it all together, DC, he is absolutely a pro.
Kevin Lee is one of those guys that has every ability inside of the octagon. He's a phenomenal boxer. He has great grappling skills, but ultimately, what he needs to rely on is his wrestling. He wrestled at Grand Valley State University, same place as Tony Ferguson, and had a really good career there. When he relies on that, when he takes guys down and is able to use his wrestling to dictate the pace of the fight, he's generally successful.
All right, here's the UFC lightweight champion of the world defending his belt yet again. This has been one dominant 155-pound fighter, ladies and gentlemen. You know this is a belt that frequently changes hands. Well, it hasn't since it's been wrapped around this guy's waist, given all the skills he brings to the table. The question is, fighting a challenger like this, can he hold on to the belt? If he can, just another chapter in the greatness of one of the best lightweights this octagon has ever seen. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Lee is 10 years his senior. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 24 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, presenting the challenger, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 154 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Campbell.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, do not fight. You ready? Are you ready?
All right, he won his last fight by submission. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. He is the favorite here tonight. He is the reigning defending champion, and that brings with it a whole lot of confidence. Going into that last fight, he was able to silence all of those doubters, and now he is the hunted in this division. He believes he is unquestionably the #1 guy in the world, and he believes the last fight was the tip of the iceberg. He is going to start dusting guys left and right, beginning with this #1 contender here tonight. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Oh, Really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, big elbow. Now all in a quick entry.
Great single entry, rotates the high punch, taking it for a ride.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, nasty elbows now, DC. Hard to see if a cut's been opened up, but gotta think at some point there's gonna be some blood.
You gotta be so close to fight and throw this many elbows back to back. Great job.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the Godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no action to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. That's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that.
Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single. Takes him for a ride, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the ground under that?
Not me. I'm sad.
I knew that was coming. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Posturing up now, nicely done. Lee's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. And he landed the right hand there. And they both stand up. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body with that body punch.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And he caught the kick. All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of the kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, that even hurts to watch. Huge kick to the body. Oh! What a round.
All right, listen, okay? You did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better, okay? When he closes the distance and grabs you.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, nicely done defensively to avoid the double leg takedown there. Whiffs on the
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
He goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
And they separate. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lee. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar.
And he's out. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Lee. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Throws the right hand there. A series of punches from the top here by Lee. Close guard. Oh, nice elbow from the bottom. Hard to win a fight fighting off of your back, but he's effective here. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding. Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high cross. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over now.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Lands a big elbow there. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Lee's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, get the cut man ready. Huge elbows raining down here. We could get a finish.
The referee is getting closer and closer. He's going to stop this fight. Oh, big elbow.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Side control now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Fifth and final round. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Over and over. You come up, you go down. Another takedown land.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Nice hammer fist. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Liver kick.
Lee gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh!
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this 5th and final round. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take it down, you have to disguise it.
Oh! Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Not every day you see a fight end due to a body kick like that.
He used a lot of body work to slow down his opponent. Once his opponent slowed down, he was able to really impose his will on him and get the finish in such a high-profile fight.
And there is the UFC lightweight champion of the world. An outstanding performance, horn to horn here tonight. He was on point early and late as he gets the win by TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Hannibal.
So there he is, and congratulations to the and still UFC undisputed lightweight champion. Man, was he on point tonight. He bided his time, and eventually when there was an opening, he closed the show. Attributive punches there, setting up the TKO, and now he can go back and celebrate with his coaches and training partners. Another monumental moment in the career of the undisputed best lightweight in the world.